piensa. Y yo te entregué mi corazón.
Hello, my people. How's it going? Hola, mi gente. How are you? It is February 6th, Tuesday evening, heading back from work to go home and relax. It's been an unbelievable weekend and a Monday. I had a lot going on. I didn't tell you guys, but I was out there. I went out to social justice retreat, KU Colors of KU, and it was such a humbling experience to be a facilitator and learn with the students and learn about myself and do some radical self-work within me. And I'm refreshed and I'm ready to go to work. You know, I feel joyous, and though it was a draining and emotional weekend, a lot of things in my head and my heart and my thoughts, very productive. And I think a lot of individuals, a lot of people don't take time to do that. Don't take time to reflect on who they are, some of their identities and some of the privileges that they hold, and oppressed identities. And it's important work. So I'm glad I was able to do that, to grow as an individual, as a professional. And I feel full, and I'm truly taken away from some of the students that I got to work with. Unbelievable students. So that's where I was this weekend. It was great. And then Monday, I just had a day to myself, where I just had to collect my thoughts, my emotions, some of my feelings. You know, for those who don't know, I'm going through a lot right now. You know, dealing with emotions that I've never dealt with. So it's been trying to unpack all that. It's been difficult. So for those who don't know me, I usually don't share my things, what's going on, and I'm usually the rock for others. I'm usually the person that I'm trying to be there for so many other people, and I don't take time for myself. I think I give. I'm there to help, and I usually don't open up to others. I'm very close, and sometimes vulnerability scares me because of my past experiences, because it's not, I always told this to myself, it's not who I am. But you know what, I think that's a masculinity thing, you know, that we're taught from society. So I'm breaking down that, you know, I'm breaking down my being vulnerable to students, with myself, and looking within, and you know, to get to courage, you have to go through vulnerability. So what does that look like, you know? And for me, it's been a lot of radical self-work, right? Looking into a mirror and asking me questions that I usually don't ask, you know, because so much of our life we can just let it happen, but we don't want that. To make the most out of it, we have to be there mindfully and intentionally. Like, why are we here, like, in this space? Like, who are we in this space? And truly take that in. So it was an incredible weekend, dealing with some of my thoughts, some of my feelings that, like I said, I've never felt these kind of feelings before. And it's messy, it's beautiful, but at the same time it's painful, and it's, you know, crying, and I don't know where I'm at. I'm still trying to process. I feel happy but so sad at the same time, and it takes time to come around to, you know, I can't be trying to fix somebody else's business if I don't take care of my business, you know. If so much time we try to take care of somebody else's business, and we're not taking care of our own business. Not to sound selfish, but I think sometimes, I can't try to change an individual. I just have to face reality and say, hey, if that's where they're at, that's who they are, and that's reality. I can't change reality. So much of my who I am is about being present, and that's, you gotta be present in this moment, and it's important to remind ourselves of that, right? And although we want to think this is not real, like, this is reality. So how do we move forward? What is in our control? In our control, not what can we control from that other person or from the universe. It's what's in our control. So that's where I'm at, and as I pull up here to home, I just want to share some of these thoughts, of what an incredible weekend it was. I was definitely taken away, and it was truly a humbling experience. But I'm excited to be back. For those who haven't seen, I got to make a video of me playing the ukulele. Super Bowl weekend, so I was like, why not do that? And I like it. I played Una Lady Como Tu, and I'm finding ways to express myself, finding ways to continue to grow. And I think music has always been part of me. In middle school I used to play band. I used to play the drums, and I've had this ukulele for a while, and I've always told myself, I'm going to learn how to play it. And here I am, my one-hit wonder, and there's more to come for that. But yeah, as I pull off into my parking here, I just want to remind you guys that you guys are awesome. You guys continue to go through the day, and if there's anything that I can help, and remind you, is that to get to courage, you have to go through vulnerability. And vulnerability sometimes is discomforting. It is not always easy to look at yourself in the mirror and be vulnerable with yourself, be vulnerable with other individuals, with other human beings. But sometimes you just gotta open up, and just opening it up will make you courageous and make you feel so much better. But for me, I struggled with that so long, and as I share with you that this weekend that I've been an emotional disaster here, and hopefully I can share more about that as I move forward here this next month. But hope you all have a great day. Thank you for listening, and hasta luego, los vemos.